Hello everyone and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. Now as I said last episode, we finished all the harvesting is now done on our fields. Our grass fields growing again. And I've also done the baling. I also at the end of the episode swapped one of our flatbeds for an auto-loading one just because it's going to make things easier. I can't really mess about with it. We've got a lot of straw bales. You see here I brought both flatbeds back from the shop earlier. One thing we need to do is the reason I've got the Deutsch here, we're going to get straight into it today because I want to get to a lot. Is we have oats. That needs to go to the grain mill. I was kind of hoping Field 7 would be ready to buy. Unfortunately, it isn't because it appears you can harvest them for another 2 months yet, so it doesn't matter. We can leave him to it. It gives us a chance to make more money, which will hopefully put us in good stead when we do come to base. We'll have the money to do everything we need pretty much in one go. So the first part of today's plan is obviously take these oats, get all the oats into the grain mill, then it can start producing flour with them. I also moved all the barley. We've got wheat flour, barley, and oat flour. I got all of them moved over there. Now once I've got the oats over, then I'm going to go round, collect up the cement factory. I'll probably take some stones over there as well. Looking at that. Yeah, collect from the cement factory, collect from the sawmill, take all that to the museum, because that's going to give us a good cash boost. Here we are, the first load of oats. Sawmill, yeah, sawmill's out of wood, so I need to stop the productions there. For now, I'm going to keep the lease on, but well, that's obviously got plenty. Hopefully that's got the 8,000 we need to move us on to the next stage. If it hasn't, that'll be freaking amazing. We'll get all that loaded up. Then we'll get the bales collected and put away. And then we're going to need to cultivate here, because I totally forgot we do not have a direct drill. I'm going to probably put an AI on some cultivation. I might do a bit myself as well. I'm also on the lookout for a reasonable harvesting contract that needs to go to the grain mill. The answer right now is nothing. Ironic, look, wheat we probably could have. I don't think we quite had that much. But I'm saying if we'd have kept our wheat and put it straight into where we have, then that could have been a good earner for us. It isn't going to be, sadly. I mean, it would be. You would make money if I was to buy it from the Buy Anything station. I would make money. However, I don't want to do that right now because it always feels a little bit cheaty that way. That was handy in a pinch, but I'd like to leave that as a last resort. Oh, overshoot. Only if I could set an auto drive route going up to supply stones, and I could just go with other jobs. It'd be a good test for you guys to show you how auto drive is actually quite simple to set up once you understand the basics of it. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm England, don't forget, so sometimes default to those thoughts. Yeah, I can just have a tractor going backwards and forwards supplying stones while if we could do with that, if we can just fill that with stones. I mean, I'm not expecting to get it to full, which was what, 200,000 litres, but stones are cheap to buy, so I don't feel the need just to dig them out of the ground all the time, because it's just so cheap just to buy. But this is the grain mill. Hopefully once again it gets everything done before that best price in January. If it doesn't, then we'll save some for next year. That's now everything. Not always been open like that. I was like the door texture missing from there. Oh, you can finally get in there. Weird. Never noticed that before. No flour weight there yet. Working on this. It's going up fast, so I think I'm right. Grain mill's the one thing where it doesn't actually. Most productions have a certain amount of cycles they can do as it's going, which is how much they can do at once. I think grain mills are the only one where the individual products don't interfere with each other. If you've got more than one product, you can actually get it going faster. But yeah, if I get this side out, we'll then go and load everything up. Then we'll have some bells to collect and just, I don't know, I'll just place them in the barn or something. I don't think we're not going to get a good price selling them, are we? No, if we wait till January. I'll probably get best price right now on order. If I open up auto drive and bring up this one, this is like the editing one you can see here. By the way, the auto drive guy on YouTube, I've shouted him out before. It's amazing what he does. I couldn't do anything I do without his input first, so he's well worth a look. He'll have courses for most of the major maps. But if I then try and find myself a decent jumping off point to where my base is, which I believe is down here, isn't it? Yes, if I then come off here, I start recording here. Now what I'll need to do is attach that to there like that. Come on, game. Can I get you out of the way, please? You're annoying me. You out of the way over there. You out of the way over there. Attach you to there, right? Come to here. Don't. Oh, let me know what I need to create a plus. I'll usually go slightly past about here. Create a plus point, just call it by anything station. What I need to do is I'm going to default, it'll save it there. You can then move it. Stones, stones, stones. Productions. And then factory unload point. When you complete this course is attach it to like here, so turn off the recording here. And attach that one to there. Right now what this guy should be able to do is just basically loop that course. But what I'm then going to do is grab this guy. For this I'm pretty sure I need the front one, I'm pretty sure the back one. The front one I think because I've made it auto load. Now I can't use tension belts with it. I'm going to need this one, I'm pretty sure. Come on, don't bury yourself. This trailer has this book. Trust me, the 24-foot Bedrock will be a better trailer on balance, but this one's a lot cheaper. In theory, he can just. I'm hoping he'll just loop. It's like I say, see, the weeds are going there, so we're going to need to get into conditioning these fields. I might just rent the Lizard MT. If I do that. Okay, he's gone all the way up there for some reason. He's taking an odd line to do it, but who am I to judge? If I remember rightly, you need like 8,000 litres of roofing tiles for the next stage. I'm kind of hoping there's not far off that here. Well, there's 6 here, plus, oh, if I hang on a little bit, there'll be enough. I'm assuming each pallet's 1,000 litres, I seem to remember it is. See, there's another 9.4, hopefully by the time I finish loading these, it'll spawn one more, and that'll be it, that'll be the 8 we need. Damn man, I know I'm a long way off finishing this yet, so don't worry folks, we're going to be in this for a little bit longer. And I'm also thinking, because once we've done... Oh, hello. Jump scared by my own goddamn tractor. Was he still loaded at that point? Means he could come back again. Hang on, that's 6. I know I needed 8, didn't I? So I need 2 more yet. That's annoying. Did I need 8? I can't remember what I needed now. 8,000 litres of roof plates, yeah. He's lucky he's coming back again. Does he drop them off this time at least? Yes, it looks like he has, so... If he goes back and reloads successfully, I know what I've done's right, so I can get... How quickly they're ticking up. How much of the day do I lose waiting for 2 more pallets to spawn? I'm just going to get me past dinner so I can in one, but it's not like we've got anything pressing to do today, so this is slow. Just sitting with the other guy and make sure he's doing. What if I go that way? So we're just about getting back to. Back to loading again. I'd rather just leave him doing this all day. And there's one spawned. It's gonna take most of today anyway, so I'm annoyed at, but I'll just slow down time afterwards. It's Trailer, that's not a name I recognise. It's gonna take most of the day, ain't it? Come on. Yep, he's unloading, so he's working. Right, so we're gonna run a bit of time at this because I don't want us to go into darkness. I suppose we let it run into the next day, it's not the end of the world. What have I got? That's why there's nothing waiting outside. I said, I wonder why my money had gone up, and I realised I'm an idiot. So what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to turn back on everything. I don't know what we need next. Long and the short of it, so I'd just rather have all my options covered. Okay, now we're going to go over to the sawmill, pick up everything that's waiting for us there. And then it's all going over to the... What was that pitch trailer? That's... Why is a... That's ironic, we're talking about planting trees, it's a logging... That tempts me. That tempts me a lot. Okay, it's got some hours on it, but... I just know right now we really don't need it. Never thought I'd hear myself say that when it came to a tractor. Checking out if I'm really going the best way, I'm probably not here, but... Oh well, we're on this road now. Hold on a second, folks. Look at the tractor mailbox. I really, really want a tractor mailbox. Oh, folks, I've just found the thumbnail of this episode. I really, really want a tractor mailbox. Yeah, the sawmill should have a lot waiting for us. I knew we'd drop quite a lot of wood down to it. So now we're not just easily selling fire, which was probably making us money, but won't make us as much money as we can make by timing it. And also, I think you lose some like 15–20% distributing, just selling that way. Okay, that's cool. Why then are you not, doing what you're supposed to be doing? You're supposed to loop this indefinitely. I think I got a setting wrong there. I thought this was the next one I need, didn't it? Yeah, just leave him looping indefinitely because I don't need him to stop doing that. Is there any good contracts while we're here? It will be on crops I don't really want to deal with. But there's not a single one. I can do some hoeing. Or some mowing. Have I got a broken, what's it? I'm sure they're not ones I've messed with. Over there. Yeah, once I've done this, we'll get stuff sold and then we'll some baling done. I'm probably going to drop the bales in the shed for now, because I don't want to sell them yet. And then we need the at some point we need the wrapper for the grass bales. Which reminds me, actually, cows for food. Good. Not a problem with them. It's down this one here. Yeah. Right, last time I came over here, there was quite a lot of stuff. So, oh my giddy aunt. Jesus H Christ! When I said there was a lot of stuff, I was not taking the piss, was I? Okay. It's gonna be interesting because this trailer ain't as big as the other one. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm gonna get a good load on it. That's for sure. And you can. I'm gonna have to start doubling some of these up. I'm sure. It's just gonna need the space. This is where I hope that the museum will take all of this. I'm pretty sure it will. But one of those, if it won't, then you lie. You have to start looking at where your next best price is to sell them to. Either way, this is going to be a monster haul. Just could buy us some very nice new equipment. I'm going to stick this one around the back for now because I'm going to start. I just try and group things together, as you know. That's a little off to one side, but I'm hoping this has been enough for me to get 2 lots of these and 2 lots of those, and I'll just stack. So I could be stacking them. I may not even get all this on one, you know. I'm gonna try my best, but I don't think it's guaranteed at this point at all. Which is incredible when you think about it. All these wood chips as well. Plus the ones at the farm, there is an absolute ton of these waiting to be sold when we get the good price on them. At this rate, we might make enough money that we do just buy that piece of land while it still needs harvesting. Well, I suppose I would rent a harvester. I wouldn't just plough the field under, because that would just be wasting money. I think I've got the Colossus stuff, so I wouldn't have to use one of the really bad harvesters for that kind of thing, like the default in-game ones. But it's what I'm saying before about how I need to get all the like proper forklift down here or something and ban myself from doing this to make it a bit better for you guys. No, that's the wrong one, isn't it? No wonder that went up very easily. No, that's actually not the correct thing. What's going on there? Look at that, I might actually get something else on the back yet. It'll be half on and hanging on, but I think it'll be doable. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly. Come on, please fit. Yeah, you'll get half a pallet on there, which means something will go on. It'll just, if you wouldn't do it at the wrong point, it'll fall off. Guess we could get bonus. Let's give us enough money that we do buy like multiple fields. Like I say, this is really. I wasn't expecting this much. I hadn't been down here. I tried not to like pre-warn myself too much. He's still just cracking on with what he's doing, which I'm glad to see. I think I can get another one half on the back. I may have to quickly. Oh no, there's your flare with the latch on. You know, I'm just gonna put that on top of them there because that way I'm not stacking it too tall. So there we are. That's everything from the sawmill. Nuts. It's funny enough, it looks more when you load it, but that should be a really good payday for us. I'm pretty confident that the museum is going to take all of it. And then after that, say we go and we collect all the straw bales first. I think there's only just a trailer load, and then let's see what's on those 3 fields. In field 6 we need a different head, in field 7 and 9 we need a different harvesting. I'm pretty sure, like I said, when it comes like beet harvesting. Yeah, I can always rent one of those. It'd be super unrealistic, like just to quickly fly around the field, get them up. I don't even know if we'd end up making money or we'd just break even, but I just don't want to waste crops. Not my style. The next set pack, yes, I do have it installed, but I can't see it being a feature of this series. Oh, ooh, timed that nicely, didn't I? Let's see how we do here. Take it all. Oh, yeah, now that's what I was talking about. That's the kind of numbers we're hoping for. So we've definitely got enough to do what we want next. We just was waiting on. So I'm going to go and get those bales sorted out and fly back there now. So I'll leave you guys to. I have a worrying suspicion, folks, that they've fixed the bell cannon. Yeah, look, it's not jumping backwards now, so it's not launching them. That's irritating. Well, you saw during that. All the straw bales are now wrapped up nicely in the barn. I'm just getting these. These can start fermenting, so we're going to continue to feed the cows the small round ones to begin with. We'll move on to these afterwards. But no, it's very productive day. I'm very glad with everything are going. Because say as soon as he harvests field 7, Just out of interest, I mean, what would those two fields together cost me? 282. 191,000, so I can afford to do that and probably still put the cow barn down. Now one's parsnips, the other is green beans. Now I don't think the harvester could do both, because what I'll be looking at is the this guy. Oh no, it's like it will do both. Is it different headers or same header? The question is, what would it cost me to rent it? Let's leave that as it, everything exactly as it is. 18. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Not gonna lie, I am tempted to buy those two fields. Then next time we harvest them and we start off with our plan, so it at least puts us in a better position. Probably not gonna be doing it today. Maybe we can start on it today. We'll see how. So we're gonna get this wrapping done first. Yeah, I know it's unrealistic using the Titan for that, but I just don't want to overly mess around with it. Just hope that what's on it will sell for enough. Of it. I mean, what do we think, folks? I'm torn. I want to go for it. I like taking a risk. I like taking the risk. I like the thought of having a go. Ooh, it's tempting. Like I said, that bumper haul to the museum does sort of fill me with more confidence. I need to fix these bells. Then we need to start next time. We need to start on those fields. How would the cowband fit on field 9? Just out of interest. The one I want to use, which is mod 1. It would fit. In fact, it's a little bit too narrow this end, but I mean, what that would mean for me is, I reckon you could put that on that field. I could have the trees on that field, and then this becomes a field that I can just use for anything. Anyway, I'm done with that now, so that can be returned. Those bells can be collected, put over here with the other ones. I think we go for it, you know, I really do. Can't believe I'm taking a gamble like this at this point because it's going to tie a lot of our money up. And I'm basically relying on us getting some good money off the beans and the parsnips. Now, I think you can. I do think parsnips sell for reasonable money. I can double check 1 second. I'll stop clipping the back of my own combine. Parsnips, well, they're like potatoes. It's a bulk crop, so you don't see a lot of price, but you'll get a lot out of the field. These silage bales as well would be worth money if we can sell them. I'm talking myself into it. I've no doubt you're probably screaming at your machine to not do it. I'm an idiot, which I probably am, but the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. Let's say if we can get some trees planted, that is going to really help us out. They can go there. That needs resetting. I'll park that there for now. You know what? So we haven't got enough now to buy the cow barn just yet, but that's okay. So what I need to do is this. This capacity now, 40. I'm going to do that because it means I'm not going to do all the field in one go. What difference does that make? No difference to price. As much as I want to mess around with colours and stuff, I'm not going to. what I need is that. Let's call it 20. It costs us 20k to lease this. Call it. Those of you that don't know the Colossus, the Colossus harvesters. Me and Chris use them a lot in Sri Lanka, and I do look. They have a place, and it's sort of like, yes, they're not realistic, but they do definitely have a place, and they have a really good use in certain situations. What I'm about to discover is, will my silo take green beans and parsnips? If it will, I'm laughing. If it won't, I mean, what will my parsnips sell for now? I mean, now price-wise they're pretty low, but at the same time, 912 at Gold Crest isn't bad. As for my green beans, ooh, they're actually at a really good price right now, so that's not a bad shout at all. Yeah, if I can get the cow barn on field 9, then like I say, field 8 can just become, that's just another field that I can harvest. That'll be amazing. That's a big field that I can put the result I want on. Sorry. Hang on, now I want to be doing that other one first, so I want to do this side first. Another way. That's all I want, that's all I want. All that. And then folks, so here we go. Now let me put the lines back on. And then folks, sit back and see something different. Enjoy. So there we are, folks. You saw that we got about 9,000 litres of green beans. We are already past. We were past that on one headland of the parsnips. So you can see what I'm saying about how you get a much better yield. I did go and change to a slightly more unrealistic heading, so it was still going to take me an eternity to do these fields. Now, I'm not sure what to do with these really, because I will sell them now. The best price I know is later on in the year. Now, even if I had a late thought to myself that even if my silo couldn't hold them, that the trains one would, and I knew it would. That's why we ended up taking them to there. Now, if that's the best place to sell them, superb. Unless said the green beans best place actually the canning factory, so I'm not sure on this map where that is. I would have to look that up. But what I might just do is actually leave it for now. Although you kind of don't want to miss because the price is going to drop from here, so I think if I take these parsnips over to the train silo and store them there, I can pick back up the green beans and take them to the canning factory and just sell them. Yeah, they're pretty much going to pay for, even with the second header I bought, they're going to pay for this machine, which is great. Obviously when these parsnips get to a good price and I just either flog them at Goldcrest Valley or I trade them or I take them out and put them somewhere else. Although I'm going to need a lot of trips with my trailer. Well, geez, I'm glad I went to the jump. I'll wait and try hang now first because look, I'm thinking it's a lot more full than I thought it was going to be. So that's given us these two fields. Like I said, this field 70, which is a big field. Hold the header. Yeah, field 9 is going to go. That's going to be. And I've put the cow barn on there. It's nice and tucked away. The bit the cow barn doesn't take, I will plant trees on. A little bit of forestry, and then field 8, field 7 can just be a crop. Oh no, it's not showing me parsnips yet, but it's still showing me that the green beans, the price is dropping. So where's the canning? Don't crash. Why do I think it's gonna be a long way away? Oh, out there, that's not too bad, is it? I'll quickly ferry across with this thing. I mean, that 9,000 would fit in the other trailer, but I've kind of still got him doing that job I've set him on, so I kind of want to leave him to it. As I always say, if the parsnips price is classed as good, I might just sell them. Let them go. At the end of that, can't be bothered overly messing about the quid at this point. They're not a crop I plan to do a lot with anyway. Be a bad moment for the train to turn up. What was I saying? Right, so now will at least give me parsnips. I was getting canning fact, but if actually the price isn't terrible, we'll get better in January again. So, yeah, I think I go and sell the green beans now just to pay for what I've done here today. Am I going to have to, like, fold that pipe in, or am I going to be able to get this under there? Then the parsnips, we cross that bridge when we get there. I can see us making pretty... having to buy, like, a bulker trailer. Or at least rent one. Ah, I ain't gonna get it. I feel like... Yeah, 3%. I don't think it'll let me fold it. It will. Like I say, we'll finish the episode by going and selling that. We should have a look at how well the Stones thing's done, shouldn't we? Well, that 109,000 was down to like 10,000, so that's definitely going to keep that going for a lot longer. I started all the productions because I wasn't sure what it was going to need next. But it doesn't hurt to hedge our bets a little bit. I think it does need all those products eventually. Especially with the Ferry Quinoi, I think I heard him then. Sorry folks, me pressing the wrong button there. What are we doing? Because I've noticed still getting a bit low, he's just giving them a bail, so... They're not grass bale yet. Like I say, next time, folks, we're going to make a start on these fields here, just because we need to get onto them. Hopefully we also getting really close to the next mutation. I'll say we've now got one more field than we had this time last year, which is always going to be helpful. Let them do that, so they're going to ferment slowly. They're going to take some time. Now that's the food going up the waters. Water good, yeah. Greenhouse, everything's carrying on as normal. I'm pretty sure the AI won't be able to use the fairies. It'd be interesting to try, but I think we'd end up on in the drink. Yeah, we're going. In fact, then we can return this machine and the header. I guess he got trained. I guess. Okay, that's not how that's supposed to work. Well, let me have my wheels back, thank you. Stop trying to go over the fence. You don't need to go over the fence. There you go. Wow, okay. You see what we have to put up with these AI folks? Honest to hooly. Yeah, I hope you did that. So we got a lot done that even I didn't think was going to happen there. I thought we might be able to buy one field, not friggin' both of them. Obviously we need to supply some more wood to the sawmill as well, so I need to look into the best way of doing that again. I do want to clear some land for the chicken coop, so maybe it's a good excuse to go and do some of that rather than just rely on deadwood contracts and on everything else. Is this the road I can't take? Well, it is, but I can go around it. You say it's crashing into the world's most solid post. You remember the first time I creamed that overpass there because I wasn't expecting it. I'll need to unfold this, so I'm ready to unload. It's a nice little house there, isn't it? The carport and a sand pit for the kids. I bet there's a friggin' what sitting there. Give me a second. Yes, that's paid for the harvester rental basically, which is good. I can return you and return you. That paid to rent that big beet harvester. That means we've cleared the fields. Basically got the fields. Which is good. Got to be something in here, I bet you. No. That just looked like too perfect a place to hide something for them not to do it. So as he drops off his last load, folks, we're going to call it an episode there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel. There's a lot of great stuff going on right now. There's some great videos coming up. Chris is putting a lot of work in, and we're just trying to make top quality entertainment. I hope you agree. Leave a comment, let us know what you think. Recommend to a friend. Just tell somebody about this series, any other series we do. Get the word out there and help us become what we'd like to be for you. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. We'll see ya. Goodbye.